Sorrento Therapeutics Inc. In this video, we'll do our best to analyze Sorrento Therapeutics Inc. and also have a look at its recently disclosed Form 10Q. But before we continue, we just want to remind you again that we have this platform, Equity for Keeps, platform that enables you to make smart use of your money. Upon registering, you return here on funds recall and indicate who benefits from your rent payments, probably money transfer, mortgage payments, and then we will go and negotiate with that beneficiary to invest that money in the equity you received when you signed up. That's really clever. That's smart use of your money. That's monetizing your money. You know, it's not normally available to individuals, but we're making it available to you. Okay, so before we begin, we will okay, let's have a look at the financial statements. Okay, this is this is Form 10K, and it was for the quarterly period ended June 30th, 2020. Sorrento is a Delaware company, and so we'll have first of all start with the financial statements, unaudited. Okay, these are current assets. The net total assets, the total current assets is 533 million and 68,000, and the total liabilities 452,853,000. So equity, preferred stock, and all that, none of that I don't think. Common stock per value 0.001 per value, 750,000, 750 million shares authorized, and 231,846,901, and 167,798,120 shares issued and outstanding as at that June 30th, 2020. Okay, we have it. Okay, we've indicated what that is. I think we have to type it out for you because sometimes the screen is not so. Okay, we'll do that in the next. So the next figure, the next item is the balance sheet. Cash and equivalents for that quarter is 24 million. I just want to type it out for you so that you can see clearly well. So cash and equivalents is 24,388,000. Okay, prepared expenses, and so total Total assets is same thing over there, same thing over there. So we've covered that already. So the total assets is total assets. $3 million and 68,000, and then the total liabilities is 452,853,000. Okay, so obviously sometimes the negative figures it's important to point them out. Additional paid in capital okay, we're going to quote that for you. Additional paid in capital is $989,702,000. So accumulated other comprehensive loss is 225,000. Accumulated other comprehensive loss is 225,000. Then we have accumulated deficit is 802,753,000, and then so they spent treasury stock $49,464,000, but that's it here, that's this figure here. So we don't know whether okay, it's also the same figure for the previous year, okay, for the previous quarter as well. So that's what the figure is, 49 million, and so we don't know. It is likely it might be an investment because it is money that was spent. So the other figure here is non-controlling interest, paid 57 million. 2,070,000. Okay, moving up now, we go back to the cash flow. So for that quarter, adjustments to reconcile net loss to net cash used for operating activities. Okay, net loss is 154,173. Okay, what's that figure here? Gain or loss on derivative liabilities, 66 million. And then net cash used for operating activities. So net cash used for ops is 76 million and 75,000. So it's a loss. Sorry, they spent more than they actually earned. So we're going to find out other figures, other interesting figures, because this is the cash flow statement. It tells a lot about certain transactions. Okay, this figure is the repayments of debt and other obligations. $131,853,000. That's, and then the previous year they spent. The previous year was only 1,658,000. So let's see whether there was any financing, any income from financing activities. Proceeds from equity offerings is 149 million. Okay, proceeds from equity offerings. $149 million. $149,243,000. Short-term debt is proceeds from short-term debt is the 7 million. $7 million, 7,815,000. And then the other one is proceeds from exercise of short options and warrants. From warrants and options, it was 42,757,000. And then okay, so they took then net cash provided by or used for financing. Okay, so the net proceeds from finances, what net proceeds from $67 million. 962,000. Okay, we will include this link for you to read up yourself, and the link to this disclosure, so you can read up yourself. Now we return to the summary page, and we can see that for the 52-week range is $1.39 to $14.59, and it has a market cap of $3.3 billion, short interest of 23.1%. That's a very huge, very comfortable cushion, and with that sort of figure, we'd expect that short squeezes might be occurring on the stock. So in the last 1 year, it has increased by 507%. In the last 6 months, 313. In the last 1 month, 75.61%. And these are the ETF holdings. SPDR as S&P Biotech ETF. So what are they saying here? Sorrento is a clinical stage and commercial biopharm company. The company operates through two segments: Sorrento Therapeutics and Silex. The Sorrento Therapeutics segment is organized around its immune oncology therapeutic area, leveraging its GMAB antibody library and targeted delivery modalities to generate the next generation of cancer therapeutics. These modalities include chimeric antigen receptor T-cell therapy, CAR-T. So we don't need to read all that for you. And then we return here to the charts of you can see this sort of tracings, this sort of price curve outcomes. These tracements look like the sort of thing that resulted as a result of short squeezes, but we can't conclude. But all in all, as things stand now, since May, since the 15th of May, the trend lines we're using here, that is the 20-day simple moving average, the 50-day simple moving average, and the 200-day, they have been trending upwards. And this is the time series forecast. It has it normally traces accurately tends to trace accurately the price curve, and of in a very long time, it has not closed below its this 20-day simple moving average. It may have definitely closed below the 10-day simple moving average, but not the 20-day. You can see that. When was the last time it closed below the 20-day? It's a very long time ago. Last time it closed, that was in June. June the 4th of June. That was the last time it closed below the 20-day simple moving average. And all the other ones, the 20-day and the 50-day, that was when was that? For the 50-day, it must have been sometime in April as well. So this is the trend is that of a bullish trend. The trend on Sorrento at the moment. You can see the MACD. The momentum has nothing to do with the signal line. It has departed completely away from it, and that is started to occur recently. As at the 31st of July, that was when it crossed over. At this point, this region here, it started to indicate that momentum is coming in. It began to say that I'm moving up now, and it did exactly that. I know it is easy for us to say because it has already happened, and but as it is now, the chart is saying that there's a lot of momentum in Sorrento, based on this narrow definition of just looking at this MACD and signal line. And obviously you can see the RSI, relative strength index, indicating that Sorrento is overbought at the moment, overbought by 81.5%. So at the same time, while you're looking at the bullish momentum indicated by the trend lines and the MACD, you can also expect that some pullbacks might occur. So you have to, if you're looking at it, you have to expect pullbacks to occur. It's good to have it's good to wait for pullbacks to occur, so that things cool off a bit. Because right now, as it is going, as it has this bullish tendency, it can be really scary. It can be really risky. It's tracing lofty highs and new high highs. Okay, thank you again for watching this video. We hope you'll be able to make a good decision as it concerns Sorrento, and indeed any other investment you want to get involved in. And we want to remind you again that we have a platform where you can make smart use of your money. Your money is not at stake. You wouldn't stake your money. You wouldn't invest your money directly. You just use your money to scrape up gains, to scrape up derivatives, to mop up the possible monetization that can result from doing transaction, and indeed having money at all. So this is what this platform is about. It's not about investing your money. You're not going to invest your money. You're not staking your money. You just use your money and gain some value. You go ahead and make your regular paying transactions and still gain something out of it. Okay, don't fail to subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed before, and hit that notification bell once you have subscribed. Thank you.